Good day, good morning, good evening, good everything. This is the tie-dye guy here with our campaign of Descent 2nd Edition solo, using some variants and such to make the solo possible by playing the Overlord via AI cards and such. And we are here with the end of our first official quest of the campaign, Death on the Wing Encounter 2. So we see, let's first see how our heroes left off. We have Grisbin here. No health damage, no stamina damage, and he has himself a power potion so we can re-roll an attack as needed, which might be needed here to make sure we score some crazy hits, especially with his pierce and extra damage here. Next we have Widow Tarha, which is almost knocked down here because she only has 1 hit point left and is poisoned. So right when we start, she could drop, and then Overlord gets to draw an extra card and such. We got to pick her back up. So we might be already starting here on a not good step here, but we'll see how things go. So next up we have Averick Albright, damaged here, 6 damage, but that's only half health for him. But he does have himself a warding talisman, which will give him 2 extra defense when we roll if we need it, because Averick seems to be getting beat up here pretty bad. But no, things are good otherwise. Everyone gets full stamina at the start of the second quest. That's why no one has any stamina damage here. And then last but not least, Tomble here. Slightly hurt, but he's doing alright otherwise. And hopefully he'll be able to run in and score some good loot for us and take a couple pot shots while we're at it. So, I'll give the little story intro for this campaign here. You come to the last bridge before the watchtower. You see the guards assigned to their tower going about their business, completely unaware of the doom that awaits them. You're not sure why Belthir wants to kill them all, but you know that you don't want that to happen. You'd better fight him off first. So Belthir is this character right here. Gnarly Drake dude here. This is the first time we're fighting a lieutenant. And they're just a really powerful monster. You see here, since we're playing with 4 characters, he actually has 15 health, and he gets to roll 2 dice for defense, and he hits pretty hard as well. Not limited to that, he also has fly, which means he can ignore terrain and enemies in his way. He has reach, and he's able to poison you when he hits. So he is tough. He is a beast. Along with that, we have elementals, which just has a bunch of crazy abilities, in which we'll be drawing random numbers for. And then they also hit pretty hard as well. 4 and 6 hit points, so they're not chumps, and they get to roll black dice for defense, not just a gray dice, so they'll be harder to take down. And then our goblin archers are back. Nothing crazy here. They're not running to the end of a they're not just running to the exit here, they'll actually be fighting us, so they'll be a little bit interesting to go for here. As the plot kind of alluded to, Belthir is here to take out these guards. So we have 4 guards here, hiding out in these little houses to either side, and he's going to be going in and just trying to take them out. The guards do have stats, and they're able to fight back. They have 6 health, 4 speed. They roll a gray dice for defense, and they have a blue and red attack. Kind of detailed here, right? So he's going to be charging in and trying to single-handedly take them out. Along with that, the rest of the monsters are going to be trying to get in our way to prevent us from taking out Belthir. That's our victory condition, is taking him out before he's able to go and take out the 4 guards. If he takes out the 4 guards, he wins. If we're able to stop him from doing that, we win. And basically what's on the line is this relic here. Shield of the Dark God is... we get to give this to a character, and they get to roll defense dice, and they only keep the new result if it's better. So that's pretty strong defensive thing. But if we lose, then the Overlord gets to basically make attackers fighting lieutenants take damage if they fail a strength test. So this is the cost is yeah, this relic, and we'll get 1 experience, win or lose as well. But we are playing to win for this relic. All right, that's really about it. Special AI here. Belthier is going to be going for the guards, and yeah, everyone else will just be going based off of what cards we draw here. So I think that's about it. Overlord starts with the hand they had at the beginning of the first round, which was none. So now we will get started. First off is Widow, seeing if we can pass our poison test. Widow passes the poison test. The Widow is still here. For better or for worse, because she doesn't get the heal from being knocked down, but we'll see what ends up with that. What happens with that. Alright, so first, Averick is gonna burn a stamina. Not the goblin. Gonna burn a stamina to move up. Then we are going to take a swing with our sword. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 plus a surge, which we can get them to re-roll their die for 2. Or we can recover a health. You know, I think we're going to use that to recover a health. Because let's see the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's like half the time we're going to get what we got. So this elemental is knocked down 1, but now we can do a second attack. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage for 2, and an extra surge again. Let's go ahead and recover, and this elemental is knocked down to 1, which actually works out because we are going to do Grisbin's Oath of Honor, which means they pop up here and do an attack. Okay, and here we go, because of the blue and red right here. I have a feeling this will take out the elemental, which is what we want when we advance. Oh no, I had to say something. All right, second attack. 1, 2, 3. One of those pierces, so that is 1 damage through. No cards yet, right? Alright, so 1 damage through, 1 stamina to recover that. Okay, so elemental goes away. Next up, we are going to use advance. Spending another... There we go, let's lock these guys on again. Spending a fatigue to do that in order to move up 1, 2, and to take a swing at this master elemental now. 1, 2, 3, even with the pierce, no damage. No damage at all. Okay. So, tumble. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna run up and we're gonna use our throwing knives. So we get +1 on this attack. +1 damage because we are adjacent, right? Which is nice. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. We can use the surge to burn a health. So we actually do 2 damage to the Master Elemental. Nice. So we did a move in that. Okay, so now Widow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Widow is gonna burn a fatigue to spawn her reanimate right in the thick of things, right here. And then, let's see here. Let's go ahead and attack the Master Elemental here again. 1, 2, 3, even with the +1, 4 defense means nothing. So let's do it again. We are going to burn another fatigue to give our elemental a reanimate another attack against the elemental. 1, 2, 2, fully defended again. Yikes. Alright. Averick moved. Yep, everyone went. So now it is the Overlord's turn. Alright, shuffle, shuffle. We get critical blow. Plus surge. There, alright. So we will shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And let's see what we draw. Okay. Both here is gonna be, both here is always gonna be engaging, right? Can't attack, can't use an ability. So engaging the nearest guard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is the end of their movement. Okay, next up is the elementals, or the elemental, right? Because the elementals are mentioned first, so they're the first one. So the elemental is going to attack Tomble first. So blue and red, right? With Tomble's 1, and we get to add +3 on a surge. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Tomble is knocked out, right? I was not expecting such a massive hit. Critical blow did the trick. Goodness gracious. And then the 4 fatigue. Tomble is out of commission. Whoa. Okay. I'm just kind of stunned now. Alright, so he's going to move out of the way now because he's next to a couple range characters, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he wants to be at least 3 away from Widow, and then wants to break line of sight if possible. So that is where the Master will go. The Master Elemental will go. Okay, now it is the Goblins' turn. Goblins get a blitz as well, so they're gonna move because they're gonna be hitting the guards, not even gonna be attacking the players, right? So they're gonna engage, and then oh wait, we get to draw a card for knocking down Tomble. Dark Might, add 1 surge to the results. Okay, so now all these guys are gonna move. 1, 2, take a shot. Oh wait, the Master goes first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna take a shot at this guard, right? 1, 2, 3. I think 3 range is like the default for ranged guys. All right, so the guards have 1 gray dice for defense. So that's what we will use here, and let's see what the Master is able to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a surge for 2 damage. They have 3, 1, 2, 3 for range. So that's 6 damage, 1 defense. This guard is knocked down to 1. So this Goblin Archer just did this. Here, I think they're just gonna stay there because they are just out of range. Well, guards they can be 1 away from, I believe, when they are trying to, here we go, melee heroes meant to move 2 spaces away from that hero. So they are 2 away. So that is where the Master is going to sit. Next up is this Goblin Archer here. Yeah, and we drew a blitz. Oh, which means the blitz also means we get to draw another Overlord card. Poison Dart. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Goblin is also taking a shot at this guard. I don't see this going well. Oh no, the guard pulls it out. The guard pulls it out. Okay, so this archer is also just gonna run in and stay 2 away. 1, 2, yeah. Okay. Next up is this archer. 1, 2. Oh no. Oh no. What are you archers doing? Okay. There is something really wonky about these archer pieces. Okay. Alright, you're there. You're there. You are there. And you're going to be taking a shot at this guard as well. 1, 2, one of those for 3. The guard defends again. The epic guard just saying, no, sir. You will not take me into the night. So, moved in here. And you are 2 away from everyone, so you're going to stay put right there. Next up, archer. 1, 2, take a shot. One, 2, 3, plus a surge. Right, we get to add an extra surge, but it hasn't really been useful as of yet. Oh, and this guy can't use surges anyway. So, this guard takes 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're there. He's goblin pieces. Oh, man. Okay. And you're going to take a shot as well. 2, 2, no damage recorded. So that is the Overlord's turn. Woof. Alright, so next time a search occurs, we have to remember to poison dart. At the end of the Overlord's turn, they get to spawn a guy back. The Elemental is back. Alright, restore, restore, restore. Poor Tomble is toast. So, here's how I think this is going to work. I think the Reanimate is going to stay down here to keep the Elementals and stuff busy when everyone else charges forward. So Avaric is going to move. He's basically spending their turn. Oh man, because Tomble's hurt, Avaric's hurt, Widow's hurt. So we're going to spend 1 stamina to move up. We're going to spend our turn to stand him up. Or one of our actions to stand him up. Which means we roll 2 red. They recover heart's worth of health and surge's worth of fatigue tokens. So 5 health. That is a nice sight. Then we are going to burn our heroic feat to recover this much health on all nearby heroes. So 5 health again. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means you are now fully recovered. You are now fully recovered, and you get 3 movement left. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next, let's go with Widow. We are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. I think these Goblin Archers are dead. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if these guards we're gonna be able to rescue or not. We need to take out Belthier as soon as possible. So you're going to move up and you're going to attempt to attack Belthier. We get to reroll 1 attack. Or actually, we're in a good spot. We could do a double attack. I like this. Let's burn our action here. We're going to hit the Master Elemental and Belthier because we're both 2 away from this. I don't know if it's going to get much better than this. So we're going to roll our 1 attack roll is made, but each monster rolls defense separately, which only makes sense. Okay, so we have range, 2 damage, plus we don't need the extra range. You know what? We're gonna 1 attack die. We're gonna re-roll this yellow die. 3 damage. Okay, so 3 damage. First, the Master Elemental is gonna roll to defend. 2, so they take 1. And then Belthier, who I believe gets a white and a brown. Fully defended. Well, we tried to make some use of that. Okay. So Widow's done, Avaric is done. reanimate. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, and try to womp on this elemental. So that is a blue and a red. They defend with a black. And 1, 2, 3 plus a surge is 4, 2 defense. The elemental takes 2 damage. Okay. Next up is Tomble, who is hurting. But I think we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to uncover this token. So let's unlock this. Okay, and shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Pressure chest. All right. Okay, shuffle, 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 shuffle. We get to draw a steel broadsword. Once per attack, you may reroll 1 red power die. That is pretty nice, I gotta say. Now, we're probably gonna end up just, you know, I feel like we need to give this to someone, right? Grisman already has a 2-handed attack that does a lot of piercing. I think this needs to go to... Yeah, I think we're going to give the steel broadsword here to Averick. And then the longsword is just going to go away. Because this is a starter weapon for Grisman, I believe. So now we've upgraded to a proper steel broadsword instead of an iron longsword. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 3, 4. We're going to move up here and just kind of hide out, hoping that we're able to take a rest, get some stamina back, and get back into the fray. So, poor Grisman, left all behind. 1, 2, 3. No heroes are adjacent to anything, and he is just so slow. We could burn. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna burn two fatigue. 1, 2. And we're gonna use our heroic feat to get our 2 attacks in. 1 for 1 attack, and then the other heroic feat for the second attack. So here we go. Time to do some damage. The pierces will help a lot. Oh no, power potion. We are gonna re-roll, and actually, since it's only 2 hearts, yeah, we're gonna re-roll this as well. So 1, 2, the 1 pierce takes care of that. So the surge gives us 2 more damage for 4. Dark might is only when they're attacking. Oh right, poison trap, right? Poison dart. Oh, okay. So 4 damage, both here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, poison dart. I need to have these Overlord cards up here so I don't forget to use them. Okay, we're going to test strength because he's garbage at strength. If he passes, we draw a card. If he fails, he gets hurt. Alright, he's going to use his lucky charm. Try and pass this. Fails. Alright, so he takes 1 health, 1 stamina, which means he takes a 2nd health, and he is poisoned. For looting his card, looting his thing. Alright. So Grisman is now going to burn use his 2nd attack that he got from his heroic feat. 4 shields. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 shields. One of them is pierced automatically. We're going to use the surge to get 2 extra damage. So 6, 3. We do 3 more damage to Belthier. Okay, pretty good. 8. So he's down to 8. I am not too disappointed in that. So I think that's all the heroes' turns. And now we will go to the Overlord, who gets to draw his card. Right? There's Dark Resilience to heal. Hey, now seems like a good time to heal Belthier. 3 health. Seems like it would make sense that they try to heal the 1 monster that has the win condition on them. So I'm not like, oh, we need to be random about that. I don't think we need to be random about that at all. Okay. So, We will draw and engage. Draw a card. Nothing fancy here, which means he's going to go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And he's going to try whomping on this guard right here. So he gets to use a blue and a red. The guard defends with 1. And we are able to, surges don't mean anything because poison doesn't mean anything against the guards since they automatically succeed all attribute tests. But we are able to do 3 damage to the guard. Oh, man. Oh, wait, let me see here. Because one thing we did forget to do. So let's rewind this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to rewind this move. We're going to redo. We forgot the guards get to do their movements now and their attacks because they're being attacked and now they can respond. And that happens after the last hero takes their turn. So this guard's going to run up 1, and they're going to attack this goblin archer. Actually, the goblin archers have blocked them all in, right? Just realized can't stand here, so we'll move him over there. He had extra movement for it, but they are going to try and fight their way out. So goblin archer gets to defend with 1. We're going to attack with this. 1, 2, plus a surge, which does nothing. 2, nothing. Okay. And there's no really, there's nowhere for him to hide. Okay, so this guard's gonna run up. Well, yeah, because they're completely blocked in, right? 2, 3, 4, 4. Just, yeah. Maybe if they miss a whole bunch, he'll be able to sneak in depending on how these goblin archers move. But this guy, he ain't giving up. He is going to try and fight his way out. It's a miss. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are cowering in a corner after taking swings and whiffing, and they are just in sad shape. So next up, guard 1, 1, 2. Attack this goblin archer. See if they can fight their way out as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goblin archer only has 2. They take him out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to escape. Trying to escape. This guard runs up, attacking the archer here. These guards came to play. They know what the stakes are. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get away. Okay. So these guards are able to make it out. These guards are pinned in. These guards are just not having a good time. But hopefully we can come in and rescue these guys. Now it's Belthier's turn. Hey, he has range. So actually, let's see what his card is. Engaged. So he's already engaged, right? He's already 2 there. So he's going to attack this guard. And he has blue, red. Everyone seems to have blue-red attack if they're strong. Guards only get the 1 defense. And that is 1, 2, 3 damage against this guard here. So 1, 2, 3. And he realizes he's 1 adjacent to a hero. So he's gonna go like 1, 2, get his way from the melee. Actually, he's gonna try and to break line of sight with Widow. So he's gonna run in here. And then he'll try and charge back out to get the guards as he fights out. And hopefully, like, ooh, we might be able to pin him in then. Well, with this guards here, we're not going to be able to pin him in. We could use the guard to pin him in. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. So it's both here. Next up is the elementals. They're going to attack Grisbin first. So let's see what the first action is. Attack. We cannot attack. They are, well, elementals are ranged. So the elemental is going to attack Grisbin. So we got 1, 2, 3 plus a surge, which does nothing for them. So just a flat 3 damage on Grisbin, which is totally fine. He is there to take damage. Okay, so they do an attack. Let's see, they attacked. Now they're going to engage. they are just gonna try to break. Are you gonna run away as well to try and break line of sight of this range character? I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna go 1, 2, like there. The elemental is gonna run in there, break line of sight from Widow, because that is what they do if they have extra stuff. Then remove towards the hero counter objective, which it is technically. Oh, yeah. The same break line of sight, right? If a figure will attempt to move so as to break line of sight from heroes with ranged weapons. So that is what it did. Alright, next up is the other elemental. So we get to start a whole new deck. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And they're going to attack. They're not able to, neither of the two characters that are listed here are priorities, because it's only the first two that we go through, right? So counter objective, AO card priority, air card sub priority. So if any of the previous targets not in range, then the closest target with the most damage will be attacked. Well, the one with the most damage is neither of them. So we're gonna go with the reanimate. Okay, so no damage here. It's a whiff. So then they're gonna take their move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, right, 1, 2. I don't think they would they even technically move, is they can't get out of range of melee, period, right? Well, no, if there's multiple directions they would try to move forward. So they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and go forward. There. Okay, next is goblins. Okay, the hero goblin is going to engage. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and then they're going to take a shot at the guard. Because the goblins don't have any special abilities or anything. They're just kind of mean. And 1, 2, 3 against the one shield. Yep, that one guard is toast. And 4, they're just going to stay. Yep, they're going to stay out of range. But the other goblins will still come in. So next we do this goblin here. See what this goblin says. Alright, ability. So they're going to attack first from where they're at. They do have line of sight. It is 4 distance. So let us see if they get their 4 distance. They do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but this guard defends. They defended again. So 1, 2, 3. Right? Alright, then next up, this Goblin Archer is going to... Oh, here's the Blitz. So we get to draw an Overlord card, which is Dash, which will be used next turn. But, yeah, they're going to engage first, so they're going to get closer. Means right here, so no chance of a ranged miss. Alright, move. Come here. These goblin pieces are ridiculous. I don't understand. Like, this one was fine, but now... Okay. There. You know what? Move you out of the way. We'll put you right here. We know where this goblin's sitting. Right. Can we stand you upside down and you just sit there? No. Alright. We'll take a shot and we'll see where he ends up. Right? because he might not even end up there, depending on how well this shot goes. One, two, three, plus 1 damage because he is within there. So 2 damage on this guard. So he's still around. And we'll say because of the shenanigans of these pieces and me not standing very well together, we are going to move you right here. No, really, they would go right here, right? There we go. So basically, we have blocked in this one guard who is trying to stand strong, but maybe they can fight their way out. Okay, that is the Overlord's turn. They have their Dark Might, which isn't useful except for the archers. But whenever it would make sense to, whenever it would be relevant, they always have a surge already, so it doesn't make much sense to burn it again. That's that. All right. Hero's turn. We have a poison save to try to make. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. All right. Let's try and do it again. And hey, he makes it. Poison is gone. Good. That would have wore on him. All right. So we're only going to be able to have. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to equip this longsword, or the steel broadsword. I think we're going to go for shared pain hit to try and wound this master elemental some more. Ooh, or no, you're not. There's no way you can get in range. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have a thought. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to actually use the oak staff. Right, you're not used. Okay. Then we're going to run up, and then we're going to do shared pain to try and wound all these goblin archers. If we get 1 damage on this goblin archer, they're all wounded for 1. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have line of sight. Distance 2. Yeah. No extra Overlord cards to worry about right here. So let's see if we can do a damage and wound all of these stupid goblins that seem to be causing a lot of anxiety. 2, we actually kill this one outright. Oh, I did not spawn the new goblin archer for the Overlord goblin archer. Okay, then the other goblins are all hurt. 1, 1, 1, 1. And 1. Perfect. That's a good move for Alveric there. Oh, his shield is also now unequipped. But he does have the warding talisman in case things go weird. Alright, I think Grisbin just needs to get in here and start getting nasty. Unfortunately, due to the stamina, he just has to walk up. 1, 2, 3. Right, he's going to go here and try to do some big damage. So, here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, plus 2 damage, so that's 5. 3 shields with a pierce, so that's 2, so we do 3 damage. Okay, 3 damage to Belthir. I have a good feeling these guards are going to be alright at this point, because we got rid of all the goblins. We're going to try and just get Belthir in a rough spot. I like this. So Grisbin did that. He did his 1 attack. We're good. Okay, next up. Tomble fully spent on fatigue, which is really just rough. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really want to just get more loot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of this search token. Whoops. And with appraisal, we can draw another one if we don't like it. I like Cursed All. We'll hang on to that. 50 gold. Not too shabby. So that's Tomble's turn. Widow, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And we're gonna take a shot at Belthier. Oh. And this as well. So fully defended. But we are within 3 of Averick, so we will heal 1 health. Then I'll reanimate. Let's see if we can take out this elemental before they start getting in here and getting hairy. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, 2 shields, which is 2 damage, enough to take out said elemental. Okay. Heroes are doing okay. Heroes are doing okay. Alright, now the guards get to go. I think the guard is just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they're actually gonna, I think they're actually gonna try and run down here. Well, let's go here. We'll keep out of range of this goblin in case they run up, and we're gonna make it tough for both. Oh well, Belthier has flight. But let's split up. Alright, so this guard is actually gonna take a shot at Belthier before he runs away. 4 damage from the guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get distance. Okay. Now, this hero guard. 1. We're gonna go 1. Right? We're gonna attack this flying goblin archer. For 4 damage. Goblin archer is toast. Now we can go 2, 3, 4. Try to escape. Trying to escape. Okay. 3 guards left. They're all wounded slightly. Belthier is really hurting. So we shall see what happens next. Overlord turn. Dark Charm. They're going to try to charm Grisbin. Okay. Charming Grisbin, not great. Thankfully Grisbin is not next to a guard, because that would have been great. That would have been bad. So it's either a move or yeah. Well, let's see if it passes. Let's see what happens here. So let's see if Grisbin passes. 1, 2, 3. He does. So it doesn't matter. We get to draw another Overlord card, which they are all. They're all used up, so we will draw a new one, and we get Frenzy. Double attack. Dash and attack with Dark Might. This might go. Frenzy is going to be on Belthier, I'm pretty sure, right? So, Belthier first. Belthier gets Frenzy. Gets Dash. Okay. So, they have 8 movement and 2 attacks with reach. 1, 2. Right? Now they're going to attack the guard. So, here, here, here. 6 movement left. 1, 2. 1 defense. They're going to go at it again. Plenty of damage. Guard 2 gone. Bunch of movement left. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, because they're trying to break line of sight of Widow here. Not able to make it, but getting away. Getting as far away from all the different characters as they can. Okay. So that's Belthier. Woof. Just slaughtering a guard without a second thought. Master Elemental. They are gonna go after Gray, which is Widow, right? So what is first is the attack. Can't attack. So if the encounter objective, right. Okay, so there's no counter objective for these guys, right? So air card priority, sub priority, not in range, not in range. Okay, so now they're gonna engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And then they will do an ability. So they have 4 abilities here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see which ones we use. 3. So 3 is water. They are gonna do a willpower test against Tomble, who will suffer 2 stamina, which is 2 damage if he fails. So his will is 3. Let's see if this happens here. He fails, so 2 more damage for Tomble. Okay. That's the Master Elemental's turn. Next up, the archers. The archers are going to try and finish off this guard, right? So they're going to attack first. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. But we do have the add an extra surge, which means they actually get plus 2 damage to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 damage. So they are knocked down to 1. Then they're gonna move in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Still keeping their distance from the guard. Next up is this Goblin Archer. If this Goblin Archer takes out this guard, then we're down to 1 guard and in a lot of trouble. So this Goblin Archer, what will they do? Oh, first. Yeah, ability attack. They're gonna attack first. Tabletop says that is a 3 shield defense. Weirdly cocked. But yeah, so fully defended from the guard. No, you know what? I feel bad doing that. Let's redo that one. Let's do it legit. Okay. Obviously, the game is telling me, yes, the guard dies. Okay. So, there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 3, 4, 5. Trying to prep to get ready to fire on this guard. Okay, so the heroes need to take out Belthier this round. Oh wait, this other Goblin Archer still needs to go. Okay, they're gonna use the ability, engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They hold on. Do they have sight? So they have sight. They have line of sight. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one Goblin Archer is going to run up and take a shot at this guard. If it is for 4 damage, campaign over. Or mission over. 2 damage dealt. Okay. We really got to take out Belthier right here. This is getting crazy. Okay, we are out of Overlord cards, so no weird surprises. No conditions to recover. Okay, you are getting rid of your Oak Staff. We are going Steel Broadsword. Okay. Oak Staff, go away. Okay, Here we go. Here we go. Everyone's mission is just to attack Belthier. Poor Grisbin is so stinking far away. Does anyone have a stamina potion or anything? Because this is the last turn, right? And he can't get up there. He can't get up there. And doing a rest action ends your turn. Let me see here. Rest. Yeah, they're removed at the end of the phase, which means he doesn't get the benefit of. So he goes 1, 2, 3. No, he can still get in range. So 1, 2, 3 for one move. We're gonna burn 1 fatigue to get in range, and we're gonna take a swing. Here we go. Here we go. Big money, big money. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. 1 pierce. Plus the stamina for 6 damage. 6 damage against Belthier. Belthier is toast. Oh, that came down to the turn. That came down to the turn. I suppose we should have had Tombo loot, but then I would have felt bad if we looted and lost. Okay. Let us see what the quest text says here. Belthier bends down. No, sorry. Bleeding, the dragon hybrid staggers back. I figured you'd be worthy enemies. Well, he growls, but I see I underestimated you. Then he leaps, spreading his wings and circling up into the sky. We'll meet again, my friends. One of the survivors comes forward. The last one. Sirs, I don't know how or why you came here, but me and my mates thank you. Here, he offers you a massive shield of black iron. Figure that Dragon Man came for this. Been nothing but ill luck since it turned up in one of the mines. Take it away, please. So, everyone gets 1 experience. We get the Shield of the Dark God relic, and we successfully completed the quest, Death on the Wing. Holy cow. That was close. That was close. I like it when it's close, though. Whoops. That is okay. Death on the Wing. Heroes win. Sound great. So let me. No, don't delete all. Right. Either way. There we go. So that's that. So let's go ahead, do our shopping, right? Let's do some shopping. So we have, how much gold did we get overall? Let's go ahead and pool our items here. So we have 125 gold to spend. 125 gold, plus we have 2 starting pieces of equipment, which gives you 25 gold each. So we have 175 just kind of 225 just sitting around. So let us draw. I believe it is 5. I believe it is 5 cards. Okay. Campaign phase, shopping. Oh yes, that is on a different page for shopping. Okay. Next page. I believe it's 5 cards. 5 random cards from the current shop deck. Okay. So. Whoops. 5 cards, here we go. We have an iron spear. We have a crossbow. We have an iron shield, a magic staff, and leather armor. Okay, so for 225, right? I kind of like the magic staff. because that means Tara becomes a little more damage dewy, right? Especially with her attack that hits 2 monsters at once. Plus we get the ability to deal another monster damage, so that's great. An iron spear, I kind of like. Oh, the crossbow is good too. Leather armor, all right. So I don't think I'm gonna do the iron spear. I just don't really see that. I just don't see that going well. There's better things here I think we can buy. So we have gold, 175. So I think 225, right? 200. So we could get these 50, 175. Sell both of these for 25 each, and now we're at 225. And what do these cost? 225. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give a health. Who are we gonna give a health to? I think we give health to Tomble. I think we give him the leather armor. Because Grisbin just doesn't get hurt. Widow gets picked on a bit. Alveric can, he has the wooden shield to help deflect stuff as needed. But man, when Tomble gets hit, he gets hit bad. So I think we're going to give the leather armor to Tomble, and let's give the magic staff to Widow. Put away the scythe. We'll still have it sitting around for, we'll still have this sitting around equipped, like available for 25. But these we'll have to get rid of because we sold them outright, right? So you are gone. And Oak Staff, you are gone now as well. That's fine because we got a steel broadsword as well here. So that's good. Other armor's there, and so the rest of these will go away. Right, we'll do that. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So I might regret. Well, we can always swap around the armor if it doesn't work out well for Tomble, but I think this will be okay. So we will now put those back, and we will put those back in the search deck because that will be redone as well. So let's get this back to the size it needs to be. All looks good. All looks good. Okay. So next, everyone has 1 experience. Let's look at the skills that we can purchase to level them up. Also, we need to decide who's going to get this Shield of the Dark God. Does this can't go to Tomble as well? I think the wooden shield goes to Tomble because he has an arm free. And then Shield of the Dark God goes to Everic. I like this. So then Everett can reroll his defense dice. And Tomble, I mean, if he's going to get the wooden shield, then I think the leather armor needs to go to someone else. It has to be Grisbin, right? That just makes sense for Grisbin to get it. Let's do Grisbin for now. We'll see if I rethink and just don't care for this later, but I think this is where the leather armor needs to go. So he has his iron battle axe and leather armor. And he gets an extra health plus the brown defense dice, right? So if he's in the fray, he should be doing alright. Oh, Widow's the one who fell, though. Widow is the one who fell. And they're not getting the Reaper. On the Reaper scythe doesn't do much. Here. Leather armor on Tara. Because she needs extra health. She did get knocked down. Or was real close to getting knocked down. And we'll go from there. Okay. Done logging on that. So 1 experience. Let's look at the available night cards and see if anything is worth the 1. Otherwise, we can also save the experience from one of the higher level cards. Challenge means we can spend. Let's see here. We basically call out a monster and we deal 1 extra damage to each other. Or defend. If a hero adjacent to us is attacked, we can declare ourselves as the attack. That's pretty good. Defend is pretty good because it does require stamina though. All right, let's see what's 2. As long as you have a shield equipped, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. When a monster moves into an empty space adjacent to you, exhaust this card and interrupt them to hit them. It's an attack of opportunity. 2 stamina for an attack of opportunity. That's pretty darn good. Shield slam, don't have shield. Right? So I kind of like saving up for guard. I think that's what we might do. Just to get those attacks of opportunity since our attack is pretty dang beefy. Getting to 1x, and like we burn through stamina pretty well. I like that. I like it. It costs 2 stamina though. You know what? Let's go with challenge. It's a free extra it's a free hit, a free extra damage die. Okay. So we'll be able to call this out, and yeah, so I think that'll work out. We'll spend the 1 on there. So next up, Widow. Let's see what your ones are. Corpse Blast. We basically attack. We attack where our reanimate is to do blast damage. That seems very conditional. I don't know. Each time you suffer stamina, we can move the reanimate one. Now, all these are very reanimate focused, right? All these, every single one of these is reanimate focused. So Dark Pact is pretty good. Our reanimate gets defense, and then we can actually share or just choose who gets the damage between us. I kind of like that. Although Corpse Blast is pretty good. Perform an attack where they are. Basically, we do blast damage where the reanimate is. Okay, yeah, we'll do Corpse Blast. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If they're all going to be very focused on the reanimate, let's go ahead and just, yeah. Corpse Blast is good. I don't think we're going to get Deathly Haste, though. I think we're going to move up to the higher level ones after that. So, Averick, let's see what we have here. Healing Rain. Roll 1 red die. Each hero recovers health within 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Drain Spirit. Perform an attack. If you do at least 1, each hero within 3 recovers 1. If I'm doing that, I'm doing Shared Pain, I think, right? Healing Rain just seems quite useful. Yeah. Just having a full-on spell to heal, I think that's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. So now we will go Tumble. Dirty Tricks. With a melee or blade, if the attack deals 1, we stun them. So we have a ranged stun attack. I kind of like that because then he becomes a little more useful in combat. Sneaky, you gain 1 damage on attacks against monsters that didn't have line of sight of you. Or we can exhaust this one to open or close a door without burning in action. Oh man, these are pretty good too. Unseen is alright. Humble is alright. Yeah, I think his level 1s are pretty good here. Do we want the stun or do we want sneaky? Sneaky really implies we're going to be more combat focused. Although we get, I think the open and close the door is just useful all the time, right? Well, whenever there's a quest that has doors. So choices, decisions. Let's go with the stunned. Because we can really just completely pacify some guys who are giving us trouble. If we're able to deal damage to them, of course. But let's go with Dirty Tricks. Okay. So we've done our experience. Now let's do the, does the Overlord get an experience with this? Each player. Right, so. I don't think we do an Overlord. At the end of each quest, we'll spend all available XP. So it doesn't say the Overlord gets it. It says each player, right? So let's see what it said for the intro quest. Right, no. First Blood. Yeah, each player gets 1 experience. So that counts the Overlord. The Overlord gets 1 experience, which they're gonna burn on this. So we're a single class. So if the random number is 1, 2, or 3, we draw from the class. Otherwise, we draw from the one last universal one. So shuffle, shuffle. 1, which is what we would expect. Okay. So we get to draw a random one from this Magus Overlord deck, and we draw Diabolic Power. Play this card during your turn. Search your deck and discard pile for the card of your choice. Reveal it. Oh, see, this is one of a choice, right? I think this one. Yeah, I think. Man, that's crazy strong. I think this one where we would search randomly, right, for a card to pull into our hand, and then we would do the effect after the fact, right? Okay, so we added a new card. Then we're gonna draw another one. If it's a 3 or 4, we remove a basic card from the deck. So, right, and it's a 4, which means you remove another basic card from the deck. So we will remove Dark Might. Okay, so that means those are removed. Diabolic Power is in. We still have a lean, mean 15 card Overlord deck with a crazy strong level 3 card. Okay. I think that is that. I'll get rid of these overlays in a moment. These decals I threw up. Yeah, that's it. After here, you know what? Let's do Fat Goblin, Castle Darien, Cardinal's Plight, Masquerade Ball. We won, right? So we get the pick. I think that what to do. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. So, you know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Masquerade Ball just seems fun. So I think, is it Cardinal's Plight, Castle Darien. See, Fat Goblin, Fat Goblin a lot of people have done. Let's go to Castle Darien. This is what we'll do next, right? We'll mark this here. When we come back, we will do Castle Darien. We'll do our travel steps and such, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, well, thank you. This was the Tie-Dye Guy here with Descent, Journeys to the Dark 2nd Edition here on Tabletop Simulator. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.